Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Happy Monday. Everybody should be rest and relaxed over the weekend. I took a shower. My hair is still kind of wet. But I wanted to welcome you. It is March 30th, and I wanted to talk to you, as you can see on your screen, the new page, how it looks. I told you in a dojo on, I believe it was Friday, that we were making changes to make it a little bit easier for you guys. We listened to what your parents were saying. We listened to what you said. And we wanted to make it a little bit easier. So I'm actually on somebody else's page, but I wanted to show you where you're going to go. So we are on classwork. You'll have your morning greeting, and you notice I've taken some of them out. The new one will go in today, and I will take this one out. But you need to make sure you watch the video, because I'm going to make some announcements, do some shout outs, and talk to you about any changes that we're making. Then you've got your contact information still here. I've actually got a video chatting option here that you can click on if you want to start a conversation or do a video call. You can do that. You'll be looking underneath. Let me move myself over. Boom. Hello. Over here, and you'll be looking for this icon here, chat, and that's what you're going to click on if you want to do a chat with me. There's also Hangouts. So if you want to do a video with me, you just put my information in and hit Hangouts or chat if you want to talk to me, and I'll be glad to talk to you. I'm thinking about setting up a lunch brunch, kind of like what we did at school, where we have lunch together. So I will be sending you guys details. I'm hoping to do that this week, and we will do it a video chat so everybody can see each other. And let me know if you would like to do that using the chat, or you can send me a dojo. Let me know that you guys are interested to do a lunch brunch thing, and we all can eat lunch together. So if we go down to today's date, today's the 30th, we've got our attendance question. Most of you are doing that. Fantastic. That's helped me keep track of attendance. We've got your zones check-in. We're going to be doing that every day, because we just need to make sure we're conscious of how we're feeling that day and how things are going. Hopefully less stressful now that we've made some changes here. And then we have shared reading, writing, and science. So that is going to be 2 days and finish up on Wednesday. So there's a shared reading, writing, science. I'm going to be adding a read aloud. I'm going to start that video in a little bit with the Harry Potter book that I have. That's has a lot more pictures in it. So I'm going to start that today and get this put up here. As you scroll down, so Monday, you'll see this assignment. Tuesday, same. It's a continuation. Let me click on it, and let me show you this slide. Lena, I'm going to use yours, because I was on yours the other day to make sure you understood what to do. So if you go to the, let's see, 5th slide, let me click on it. Do you see that it has directions of what you're going to do? First, you do this, next, number 3, 4, and 5. When I go back here, you'll look and see it says the read cool facts about wolves. After reading, do step 1 on slide 5. And it says you'll use that for 6. So you're only doing step 1. It says first, make a list of your favorite wolf facts. And that's after you've read everything. So you've got all this cool stuff about wolves. And then you're going to make a list. All right. Because it says read cool facts about wolves. You're doing that first. After reading, do step 1 on slide 5, which means you'll use slide 6. So let's look at 31 then and see what the instructions are there. It says reread cool facts about wolves. After reading, do step 2 on slide 5. So if I go to step 2, it says next, write a paragraph with a topic sentence, 3 facts sentence, and a closing sentence. We're working on writing paragraphs. Please make sure that you follow that. Remember, your topic sentence tells me what you're writing about. 3 facts, which you would have got from your reading, and then a closing sentence. So you're only doing step 2, and you're doing that on slide 7. Okay? Now to the finish day right here. It says go back to cool facts about wolves, okay, from Google Slides. It says do step 3, 4, and 5 on slide 5, okay? And then you'll turn it in. So you're not turning it in until Wednesday. So let's go back to our slides. 3 says, after that, remember you're doing this Wednesday, you reread your writing and correct any mistakes using the editing checklist. And the editing checklist is on 8. So here's your checklist. Each sentence begins with a capital letter. Each sentence ends with a period. There are spaces between my words. For each sound I hear in a word, there's a letter or a chunk that makes that sound, or there are at least 4 sentences. Okay? So that's what your checklist is. Then add a wolf picture. And so very bottom in number 9, you're adding a wolf picture, and it tells you the directions on how to do that. And then 5, you're going to read your writing to someone to teach them about wolves. Okay? After you've done all of that, then you can turn it in on Wednesday, April 1st. Okay? Do not turn it in before then. Now, this step is not going to take you that long. Okay? Now that I showed you to look for some things, you can do that ahead of time. All right? So you're not turning it in on Monday. You're not turning it on Tuesday. You're turning it in on Wednesday, April 1st. Okay? On Wednesday then is math. You've got your math lesson. Okay? And I was going to show you this. Your math lesson has a video that you're watching about arrays, and then an activity that you're doing in Moby Max. Okay? All right, when you go to Moby, you need to make sure it'll have an assignment for you. So let me go to that so I can show you what that means. So like you will sign in as a student. Okay, you guys will probably be able to do this quickly. Let's try that again. Fine. Well, hold on a second. Okay, so you'll click on that and you know how to log in, but this is what will come up. The books here are where you go to math skills if you do it, and the fact fluency, which is the primary one that we tend to do. But you notice that there's this little notepad or paper that has a number on it. If you click it, you'll see that they'll have lessons assigned to you. Okay, so this is one for next week. So make sure you check that before you do the lessons to check when the date is due. And that's where you're going to click on and do that assignment. That is for 8-9. It'll say math lesson 8-9 on that assignment. All right. So you're going to watch the video, do that math lesson, and then you've got Moby Max here that you're going to work on. Again, when you look at that page, this will pop up first, but if you go to the books, there's your fact fluency right there for you to practice. Okay. All right. So you'll have 8-9, and then on Thursday, I have added the Moby Max facts again, but there will be a review of some sort. Usually it's over the standards that we have covered. Don't have that in there yet, but it'll be put in there. Then Friday is our fun day or makeup day. So we know sometimes you have appointments, something happens, you're not be able to do your work. This is a fun day. We're going to keep adding activities, and then you can pick and choose what you want to do. Attendance question and the zone check-in we need you to do just so that we can check and make sure you're doing all right. And then I've added Prodigy, and I may add some other things. We found a really cool scavenger hunt that you could do with your parents. So that's Friday. Then down here, if you want to do more activities, or parents, if you want them to do a little bit more practice, you've kind of gotten into a set. We've got extra daily activities that are optional. So we've got the Wonders activities. You could do the reading log if you wish. There's everyday math games. Do the games. You don't need to do the other items. Have fun with that. Extra resources are still down here. We've got our virtual field trips that I'm going to be adding some to. Specials, please make sure you do your special activity. Not exactly sure how they're doing that. And then we have our logins down here. Okay. Hopefully that explains it a little bit of what you're doing. I'm hoping that it'll kind of release some of the stress, because I noticed that, you guys start off really good, and then when you start getting farther down the assignments before, it just became too much. And parents, be assured that the activities that we're having your students do are covering the standards that they need to accomplish this year. So it's not necessarily the quantity of work, it's the quality of the work. We're looking at quality to make sure they understand what they're doing. Again, questions, concerns, anything like that, just let me know and I will get back to you. So, hey, have a great day. Bye.